everyone. Well, it's a stinking hot day today. I'm actually looking forward to going to tropical Singapore to get away from this heat. Most people go to Singapore for the heat, but I tell you what, it has got nothing on the heat here. It's oppressive, it's stinking hot, it's humid, and well, that's life when you live in the greatest country on the planet Earth, says me. Might go the back doorway. So I started packing, started getting everything ready to leave for Singapore on Wednesday. And of course I got Grandma's funeral tomorrow in Brisbane, then I'm working Tuesday, and then I'm off. Now I'm actually on my way to Red Rooster because I got this voucher here and it's a $10 one. I have to use it up. So I thought, well, I haven't got much food in the fridge because I've been trying to use it up. I thought what I'll do is go and spend $10 at the big Red Rooster and buy myself some lunches or some food for today. I've got something in mind, so I'm just heading down there now. Use a voucher, get a free feed. Yeah, love a free feed. So I'm just heading down to the Red Rooster. This is the drive. I got a lovely email from Kylie, was it? God, I hope so. Katie. She was saying how much my videos mean to her as she's housebound and can't really get out. So, yeah, she just really likes watching what's outside, what life is like outdoors. You know, just the mundane things of going shopping, of going to wherever you gotta go. There must be a lot of people out there that just can't do those things, and they rely on videos like this and people like myself to keep them in the loop. Well, I can't really keep you in any loop of anything because I avoid pretty much everything. The only loop I'm in is a loop of ignorance. But anyway, this is my drive down to the Red Rooster. Love a Red Rooster. It's quite a nice stretch of road here. Everyone on the Gold Coast says, "Oh my God, the traffic here is so terrible." Mate, they've obviously never been to Brisbane or any other capital city because the traffic here during peak hour is nothing compared to everywhere else. Traffic here is really good and the roads are pretty good too. I think there's a red light camera. Oh yeah, here. Oh, am I gonna make it? Oh, I just made it. It's going the other way anyway. Damn, oh, you know what ones I hate is those red light cameras with the speed camera attached. Oh, what scumbag invented that? Bloody hell. That is the epitome of hating your fellow man. God, what am I doing? I'm doing 70 in an 80 zone. Even that learner up ahead's going faster than me. That's alright. I got all day. Except I haven't, because I have to pack. Because the next few days I'll be fully busy and won't have time to do anything. Treetop Centre, that's the place I want to go. Not a bad little shopping centre, this one. It's got pretty much everything. It's right opposite Bunnings. I'll go in the back door. There's a pet barn here that Bernice loves going to. Oh, there's a Caltex. I need to put some petrol in this car. Oh yeah, I get front row here. Why don't people take the front row? What is wrong with them? I love getting first off the mark. Look at that old Ford. God, that was an ugly shape, wasn't it? Oh. I wonder who the designer was that came up with that. I forget what model Ford it was, Falcon, but it was disgusting. That's when Ford just went backwards. They really screwed up. I mean, who signs off on that design and says, yes, that design is absolutely the best looking car on the road, when it was in fact one of the worst? Who does that? Who signs off on that? I mean, any blind person could have like ran their hands over the design and realized how bad it was. Well, there's some apartments. That's a pretty stock standard looking set of apartments nowadays. Actually, they look like what's that where the government gives you housing? That's what it looks like. Ugh. Can't remember the word, let me know down below. The Celebrations, the Treetops Tavern. Gee, I haven't been there, but it looks nice. Actually, there's a Mexican place down here. People are always saying, Greg, gotta eat some Mexican food. Yeah, well, I would if I could find some good stuff. Maybe the one right ahead. Oh, there's two there. There's Coco Mexico and Zambreros. But I'm going to that Red Rooster. I'm going to dine in, take this voucher, grab my 2 3/4 chicken and chips. Eat one now, at least eat the chips now, because they'll go soggy. It's right next to a Macca's too. I should go in there and get a $3 cheeseburger, fries and a drink. But I won't, because it's the Red Rooster I'm chasing. Oh yeah. Now they gave me it, no worries, and I'm always curious of to what part of chicken that they would give me. Now normally if I was going to get a quarter chicken and chips, I'd always go the front quarter with the wing, because I love that breast bit and I love that crunchy bit of the wing. So let's see which bits they got me. So this one here, come on the wing, come on the wing. Ah, the leg. God, I hope the other part isn't the leg. Please, please don't be the leg. Please, please. Yes, it's the wing. Oh, I love the wing. All right, well, I got some chips here. Boy, they're hot. Oh, too hot. I'll go somewhere and let them cool down for a bit. All right. Just driving towards Burley Heads now. Bit of an industrial estate on the left. Ooh, look at that camper van. That's a cracker. Ooh-wee, motorhome. That's a nice one. I'll get a motorhome one day. When I'm retired. Sell everything and just live out of it. Catch my own fish. Brew my own beer. Have a meth lab. Produce my own drugs. Yep. That's what I'll do. No, I won't. God, do you think I'm that silly? Goodness me, I'm not going to brew my own beer. How about we go and have a look at the beach? There's that Macca's. Been there a few times. Made a few videos of that McDonald's. It's a pretty nice one, actually. So here's the beach. Now, my chances of actually finding a park are probably 0%. But I'll just drive up here anyway and have a look. See if I can fluke something. Hang on a sec, did that car just pull away? Does that mean there's a spot here? Nah, it's the yellow line. No parking there. Unless you want the traffic Nazis to come and write you up. God, it's Sunday. It's a hot day. I think I am kidding myself if I'm going to find a park. Ah, rats. Hey, get your nose back in there. Hey! Hey! Dickwad! Back up! You know what I could do? Is just swing in here. Oh, if only I was in a wheelchair, I'd have a park. Nothing here. How's this? I have scored an absolute cracking spot in the shade on the beach. Oh, good evening. It is beautiful down here. Just eating my chips. I wish I could go out there in the sun, just laze, but I can't because of my white privilege. My skin doesn't allow me to. Yeah, thanks a lot. Katie! Not Kylie, Katie! Oh, I'm terrible with names. I knew I'd get that wrong. Oh, maybe I should have a beer just to clear my head. But it's too early. There's no way I'm drinking before that. It's 4 or 5. So, we'll wait until then. Come on. Come on! That's right, you got to put your knuckles like this. Or something. That's what Ramsey says. Yeah, that's working. Yeah, that works well. Well, I went for a swim before because it was so hot. That was nice. I've just been watching YouTube videos all day. I was watching Sticks, Axe and Hammer debate a religious dude, and I think he pretty much slaughtered him. But then one of the videos that just came up in the suggested was Colonel Sanders on how Jesus saved him. And it was showing that Colonel Sanders had a restaurant, and there was a highway, a freeway that got moved. That he was on a freeway, then they moved it, and his business went kaput. And he was 65 years old when his business went kaput, and he was pretty much, he sold it and just paid off all his debts. And so he wasn't broke, but he had no money. Is that broke? I don't know. And then a couple of years later, he'd already started franchising. A couple of years later, he was worth a couple of $1 million from the franchisees because he was getting a nickel. I'm not sure to how much a nickel is. 10 cents. But he was getting a nickel per family meal or something. And he was earning $1,000 a day. And this was like in the 50s or something. Man, that would be a ton of money. And then he sold his US franchise and his Canadian franchise. he donated to charity. So he just gave his whole franchise to charity. All his shares. Crazy. I think it was $6 million worth back then. Wow. What a good man, huh? What a good man. I wish I had that much money. I doubt I'd be giving it to a charity, but I'd be doing something with it. What would I do if I had that much money? I'd probably start my own charity. Make sure the funds went exactly where they should be. Not just give it to someone to control because you know that, you know people. Probably start my own. Like van, one of those cooking van things. Just go around feeding the homeless. Yeah, that's what I'd do. I wouldn't be philanthropic like Bill Gates or anything. I just don't see that working. And, well, why is he doing it in the first place? Well, I guess he wants to make them wealthier so they can buy his products. It might work. Who knows? I'm not a genius like him, so I'm just some Aussie with a camera. 2 tomatoes today. That's a bit unusual. I'm going to have a salad. And I'm going to have that piece of chicken that I got as well. What time is it? Well, you know what? I haven't even had a beer. And you know what? I don't feel like one. Of course I do. So, let's have one. It's late enough. Can't do too many at all tonight. I've got to drive to Brisbane tomorrow. And give a speech at my grandma's funerals. But I want to be sharp. I want to be sharp and ready, and yeah, you know, don't want to be crazy and hazy. I want to be goodly and godly, like I am. Let's go outside and have a sip of this. Ooh, damn mozzies. Now they are mozzies. Lucky I put some spray on. There's one there. Please land on me. Oh, God, that hurt, but I got him. I got him. Take that. That's one of them at least. And I even put some spray on too. Anyway, good on yous. Thanks for watching. That was good. Yeah, hot day today. Bloody hell. Hot as. Bloody mozzies. That's what happens when you have bromeliads in the garden. They just breed mosquitoes. I'm pretty sure mine don't, but here's one. You hold the water inside them. All different shapes and colours, sizes. There's a big one at the back. This one's got a flower coming out of it. Lovely.